As one controversial vote goes to a final vote in downtown Madison, another one's just getting started. We'll have a complete council wrap-up.
Good evening and thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson. Eric is off tonight. Madison City Council has decided to approve an opt-out policy for new smart water meters for those who don't want them. New at 10, the 19th Theo is live downtown with how people complained until the end.
Well, they sure did, Sarah. The city's been installing these new electronic meters for a little while now in homes on the north side, but a number of people have said that they're bad for human health because they emit radiation. A couple of members of the council essentially said too bad that they're going to move ahead anyway and they shouldn't cater to just a few people. What the council's done here is to approve a way to still get monthly readings without the meter inside your home. It's an extra $50 to put it outside, and if you don't want it on your property at all, you've got to pay about $8 a month, nearly $100 a year, to have someone come out and check your readings.
The smart water meter policy appears to be cobbled together in response to citizens' criticisms after procedures for installation have been instituted. That is poor public policy.
And as you heard there, a few people were not overly happy with the decision tonight. Crews are working their way through the city, putting these things in, and if you don't want one, you've got to call the opt-out line, 264-5323, 264-5323. That issue's been controversial. There's another one brewing that could be just the same. Alder Mark Clear's plan to increase the council president's pay by 500% has moved on to committee. That would be a pay increase from about 10 grand a year to 63 grand.
I think that we have effectively made being a council member unattainable for a large portion of the population that can't afford the time or the hit to their day job, things like that. And that makes the council less representative of the city as a whole.
And that pay would be about half of what the mayor makes, to 125 grand or so for Mayor Paul Soglin. Regular council members would still make about 7 grand a year. Shiva Bidar-Siloff is the current president, and Chris Schmidt is second in charge. Tradition would hold that he could become president next year. As for Mark Clear, the guy who's proposing this, he says that he is not trying to line his pockets with this. He was council president a couple of years ago, but he says he has no plans to return to the chair's slot. This could come back to the city council as early as next month for debate, and Sarah, it may well be debated in the streets until then.
It could get interesting. All right, thank you, Theo.